Hello everyone, myself Anand Sakti. I welcome all of you at my YouTube channel. Friends, today I have taken a topic from Indian polity, that is the salient features of Indian Constitution. Friends, this topic is very much important, not only for our examination point of view, but this topic is important because being a citizen of this country, we must know our constitution. We must be familiar with the provisions of our constitution. And so let us begin today the salient features of Indian constitution. Friends, our constitution is unique in its content and spirit, and our constitution is one of the lengthiest written constitution of the world. Friends, our constitution is one of the lengthiest. Now, why our constitution is one of the lengthiest constitution of the world? There are some reasons for it, like our country is very vast with full of diversity. There are so many people belonging to different religions, castes, creeds, sects. They reside here. They all have their own interests, cultures. So, the vastness of our country is responsible somewhat for the bulkiness of our constitution. Apart from this, our constitution is single constitution. I mean to say that there is no separate constitution for states. We have a common constitution for center as well as states. See, I have written here, we have a single constitution for center as well as states. And so these are some factors which make our constitution lengthiest constitution of the world. Now let us see how many schedules and articles are there in our constitution. Friends, in the year 1949, originally when our constitution was formally adopted, it contained a preamble and 395 articles and 8 schedules which were divided into 22 parts. But today we have around 470 articles, 12 schedules divided into 25 parts. So we see that the number of articles has been increased, and no other country in the world has so many articles like us. Also, our constitution is a written constitution. There are some countries like United Kingdom, there they have unwritten constitution. So I hope this point is clear. The first salient feature of our constitution is that our constitution is one of the lengthiest constitution of the world. Coming to the second point, the second salient feature of our Indian constitution is that several provisions of our constitution has been borrowed from various sources. What I mean to say that our constitution has borrowed several of its provisions from all the other constitutions of the world. That's why even the father of Indian constitution, Dr. Ambedkar, has said that the constitution of India has been prepared after ransacking all the known constituents of the world. After ransacking means after thoroughly studying all the known constituents of the world, and we cannot say that our constitution is just a cut copy or paste. In fact, the drafters had kept in mind the suitability of Indian constitutions before taking any provisions from any constitution of the world. So now let us have a look what are the provisions which have been taken from the other constitutions of the world, and this is important for the purpose of our examination also. As for example, America, from the Constitution of America we have taken the concept of judicial review. I have written JR, it means judicial review, right to freedom, the concept of fundamental right, impeachment of president, removal of Supreme Court and High Court judges. These are some of the provisions which have been taken from the American Constitution. Second one, from the Constitution of Britain, we have taken the principle of parliamentary system, rule of law, single citizenship, relation between legislature and executive. From Germany, we have taken the provision of emergency, and from France, we have taken the concept of democratic system of government as well as the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity. I have written LEF, simply means the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity. Question may ask that from which constitution we have taken the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity? Then we can say that from the Constitution of France, the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity was taken. From Russia, we have taken the concept of fundamental duties and the idea of justice. Justice, I mean to say social justice, economic justice and political justice. From South Africa, we have taken the procedure of constitutional amendment. So these are some of the provisions taken from the different sources of constitutions of the some other countries from where we have taken the provisions in our constitutions are Australia. From the Constitution of Australia, we have taken the concept of concurrent list, the provision of joint sitting of parliament. From Japan, we have taken the concept of procedure established by law. From Canada, we have taken the concept of division of power among states as well as the appointment of state governor by the center. From Ireland, we have taken the concept of directive principles of state policy. DPSP means directive principles of state policy. We have taken it from Ireland. As well, the method of election of president we have taken from Ireland, and nomination of members to Rajya Sabha, this we have also taken from Ireland. So this was all about the various sources from where we have taken the constitution provisions for our constitution. But we must note down the fact that this act, Government of India Act 1935, this is the main act which was operational at the time, and this is the main structural part of our constitution, because lots of provision, more than half of the provision of our constitution has been taken from this act, Government of India Act 1935. Now coming to the third point. Third important feature of our constitution is that our constitution is a blend, we can say it, mixture of rigidity and flexibility. What does the word means rigidity? What does it mean? What is a rigid thing? A rigid thing is that which can't be changed easily, whereas a flexible thing we can change it easily. And take from the point of constitution, a rigid constitution is one which can be amended, which can't be amended easily. For example, American Constitution is a rigid constitution because it is very difficult to amend it, whereas a flexible constitution, it means that it can be amended easily without much difficulty. For example, the British Constitution is a flexible constitution. Now what about our constitution? Our constitution is neither rigid nor flexible. In fact, our constitution is a synthesis of both rigid as well as flexible. Because our constitution, there are some provisions in our constitution which can be amended easily, while some provisions require special procedure. We will read it in detail in the chapter procedure of our constitutional amendment. We can see that some of the provisions of our constitutions are amended by special majority, whereas some provisions require special majority as well as ratification by half of the states. There are some provisions of our constitution which are easily amendable, that is, they require simple majority. So we can say that our constitution is neither rigid nor flexible. Fourth important feature of our Indian constitution is that we have a federal system with unitary bias. Please note down this point. We have a federal system with unitary bias. Friends, there are some countries in the world which have adopted unitary system of government, or there is unitary government, while some countries have adopted federal government. For example, in US, in Australia, in Switzerland, there is a federal government, whereas in Britain, in Japan, or in France, there is a unitary government. But we have a federal system with unitary bias. There is no mention of federation in our constitution, but our article 1 says that India is a union of states. Now let us first of all know the meaning of these terms federal and unitary. What is federal or what is federal government? In a federal government, there is a division of power between center and states. In a federal government, there are two government. One, the national government, and another, the regional government. And there is division of power. This is the important feature of federal government. The power is not concentrated in a single hand, but there is division of power between the national government and regional government. Whereas in a unitary system or unitary government, there is a strong center. The power is concentrated in a single hand. I think it's clear. Now let us have a look on the main features of federal government and unitary government. As I have said earlier, in a federal government, we have dual government, one at the national level, other at the regional level. In a federal system of government, we have a written constitution. There is division of power between national government and regional governments, and supremacy of constitution. In a federal government, the constitution is supreme, as well rigid constitution, and in a federal government, the judiciary is independent of legislature and executive. Now coming to unitary government. In a unitary government, there is a strong center. One person is all in all, and all the powers are concentrated in that person. In a unitary government, there is a single constitution, power is concentrated, as well as the constitution is flexible in a unitary government, and the judiciary is integrated. So carefully analyzing these points, we will find that all these points or all these features are found in our constitution. Our constitution is not, we don't have a federal government or a unitary government, but we have a synthesis of both federal as well as unitary government. That's why our constitution, in article 1, it is mentioned that India is a union of states. What does it mean? That states have no right to secede from its union. That is, this is indestructible. States are indestructible, and so our constitution, we can say that our constitution is federal in form, but unitary in spirit. So I hope that all these points are clear to it. There are some more important features which I will discuss in my next session, and thank you all for watching.